Wilbert, thank you very much for your time this morning. Were you able to catch those visuals of men who disrupted the CCC media briefing in full glare of cameras?
Yes, I was able to catch a glimpse of those shocking visuals, and yeah, it's something which is strange. It's something which is which ordinarily would be surprising, but we have seen so many things over the last few days since the election, which wouldn't happen, but have happened.
And that's just it. So what does that tell you, especially when you take a look at what the CCC was actually reporting on, right? So I think they managed to get perhaps a paragraph at best, and they were saying that some members or some of their members were attacked, voters were threatened. There are more than 100 cases of such practices. And as he was starting to speak about traditional leaders, that is when then these men came and disrupted this media briefing. At this point, we have not been able to verify whether these are members indeed of ZANU-PF, but that's what the CCC is alleging.
The issue at the end of the day is that no one will immediately confirm that I am ZANU-PF or I am a member of Forever Association of Zimbabwe. First, I think you overheard some of the journalists and people who were there saying that this is false. And what's happening and what's worrying is that CCC is ordinarily a political party which indicated its interest to participate in political processes in Zimbabwe, registered with the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, and is not an underground or militia grouping. They are doing their things. Ordinarily, I would say above board. That was a press conference in which the media is called. But we continue to see a repression of such things happening against the opposition, and in particular the CCC. On Thursday evening, we saw ZANU-PF calling for a press conference and proceeding with the press conference unhindered. Yesterday, we saw ZANU-PF members speaking out. We saw the Minister of Justice, Ziyambi, speaking out and lashing at SADC. We also listened to the ZANU-PF spokesperson also responding to the report by SADC. The issue at the end of the day is that for any election to be free, fair and credible, all parties should have equal access to everything. But what we have noted and what we have reported even in terms of our own reports is that the ground has not been equal, the ground has not been even. And certainly when you see a press conference disrupted in this militia-type manner, you know that we are headed for disaster.
You mentioned the word FAS, if I'm not mistaken. What does that stand for?
It's Forever Association of Zimbabwe. This is a grouping ordinarily registered as a non-governmental organization, but when you go to its website, it says its aim is to ensure and protect the perpetuity and continuity of ZANU-PF, which is something which is very strange because private voluntary organizations and non-governmental organizations are not allowed to delve into politics in Zimbabwe. We are supposed to operate as non-partisan and look at issues as they are. But they are associating themselves fully with ZANU-PF, and they had deaths on polling day, which they were taking some exit interviews.
Has the ZANU-PF condemned any of the incidents of intimidation? The incident of intimidation that we saw by people at this stage, we are not able to verify speaks or represents whom at this particular stage, but have they publicly condemned such acts?
To the best of my knowledge, I would say no, they have not. What we have certainly heard is that the president has kept on saying, let's have peaceful elections. He has continued to call for peace. But in previous interviews that I have spoken on, I've actually indicated what I call the warring trend, where ZANU-PF indicates left and turns right. So the president is busy preaching peace, but we have had people being attacked by ZANU-PF. And ZANU-PF chooses at times to turn a blind eye to those attacks. And what then happens is a situation where we then see them pretending as if nothing happened. And actually at the moment they continue to raise issues to say this election has been peaceful. Surely if the members were on the ground, international and regional, they saw what was happening, they interviewed people, and they cannot conclude that this election was peaceful.
Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, sir.